Hey, welcome to the first Nintendo Week of 2011. I'm Gary.
And I'm Allison. We may be locked out of the studio right now, but once we get inside, we're starting the year out right with tons of new games.
First up, Allison will check out Ghost Trick Phantom Detective for the Nintendo DS system, and I'll take a look at Lost in Shadow for Wii.
We'll also dive into Kingdom Hearts Recoded for the Nintendo DS system and plan some workout routines with Wii Fit Plus. Why do you even have so many keys?
I have a lot of doors. Ah, there we go. Hey, did you remember to shut that window before New Year's like I asked?
It may have slipped my mind. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective for the Nintendo DS system is a puzzle game wrapped in an engrossing mystery story. You play as the ghost of Sissel, a murder victim. You don't know what happened and you've got 12 hours to figure it out before your soul moves on to another world. The only witness to Sissel's murder has also just been killed. That's where the ghost tricking comes in. You can turn back time to 4 minutes before someone's death, and in those 4 minutes you can save their life. In Ghost Mode, Sissel can possess objects in the environment, then unfreeze time and make the objects perform tricks. Do all the right tricks and you can create a chain reaction that averts a victim's fate, which gets you closer to solving the riddle of your own death. The catch is, you can only jump to objects that are near each other, so you have to plan carefully and think creatively. To save this dog, you've got to interact with a lot of objects, but when the level begins, you're only close enough to an umbrella and a cabinet. First, you've got to make sure the dog's owner isn't distracted, so you use the umbrella to knock her headphones into a fish tank. Then, you've got to wait until she wheels a cart near you. Possess that and you can roll around the apartment, which brings more objects within reach. Ghost Trick is a fiendishly inventive puzzle game. It's a gripping supernatural thriller, and it's funny. This unique combination of elements comes courtesy of designer Shu Takumi, the man who created the Ace Attorney series of games. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective is in stores tomorrow.
Lost in Shadow is a side-scrolling game with a twist. It has platform jumping, puzzle solving, and enemies to battle, but all of the action takes place in the shadows. You play as the shadow of a boy that's been separated from its body. Your goal is to make it to the top of the tower, the place where you were cut away, and get your body back. In the foreground, you'll see platforms, structures, and objects, but you can only interact with their shadows. So the world has a 3D look, but the gameplay is strictly 2D platforming. While you are confined to the shadows, you do have some control over the environment. If you point your Wii Remote controller at the screen, you can control a creature called the Spangle and use it to alter the direction or intensity of some light sources, creating shadows that you can use to get ahead. Not surprisingly, the shadows are crawling with monsters. You can beat some of them with just your Shadow Sword, but others need to be defeated by solving environmental puzzles. And of course, the puzzles get tougher as you play. Although the identity of the boy is a mystery, along the way you can unlock memories that fill in the story and cause him to gain substance in the form of weight and health. Unlock the mystery of the shadow, the boy, and the tower today. Lost in Shadow is in stores now.
Now that the holidays are over and we've had our fill of fruitcake, it's time to kick our New Year's resolutions into high gear with Wii Fit Plus.
Wii Fit Plus offers 5 kinds of activities: Fitness Plus, yoga, strength training, aerobics, and balance games. You can jump right in and pick activities as you go, create a routine for yourself, or choose from a group of routines that have been designed to help with specific fitness goals. I want to work on coordination, so I'm going to choose the Wii Fit Plus routine for mind and body.
I want to focus on stretching and strengthening, so I'm going to use my routine to plan a workout with yoga and strength exercises. All right, I'll do sun salutation, then triangle, and finish up with rowing squats.
Let's start with the sun salutation.
Plus also remembers how much time you spend working out each day with your FitBank.
So you can keep yourself on track with your resolutions all throughout 2011.
Get into the routine now.
In Kingdom Hearts Recoded for the Nintendo DS system, the worlds of Final Fantasy and Disney collide once again courtesy of Square Enix.
Jiminy Cricket has found a cryptic entry in his journal of the adventures from the original Kingdom Hearts games, something he didn't write.
King Mickey orders that Jiminy's journal be digitized and investigated.
And I think we know just the guy to do it. Am I right, fellas?
You play as Data Sora, a virtual version of Sora, the hero of the Kingdom Hearts games. Your mission is to investigate the mysteries of the journal.
The bugs in the journal appear as the Heartless, the enemies Sora has faced in all the Kingdom Hearts games. Data Sora has to debug the journal's program to make the story whole again.
And by debugging, we mean vanquishing the Heartless with his trusty Keyblade.
Once again, Disney villains like Maleficent and Jafar are working with the Heartless.
Luckily, Data Sora is helped by heroes from the Disney movies.
The gameplay in Kingdom Hearts Recoded is a combination of classic RPG battling and exploring.
As in most RPGs, Data Sora's abilities improve as he gains experience, but this game puts a digital spin on familiar RPG elements.
Data Sora earns computer chips to put into a circuit board. Once installed, they upgrade his abilities and cause him to level up.
He can also combine different combat moves he's learned and make brand new moves.
Even the Keyblade gets an upgrade. In this new digital world, it has powerful new overclocked finishing moves.
And when you meet the Disney heroes, you'll get a chance to try out even more types of gameplay. In Traverse Town, you'll do some classic side-scrolling.
In Wonderland, you'll face enemies in a rail shooter. In the Olympus Coliseum, you'll engage in classic turn-based RPG combat.
The main adventure in Kingdom Hearts Recoded is huge on its own, but there are other features in the game like a tag mode that let you trade new quests and dungeons with other players.
You can also trade new items, clothes, and parts for your tag mode avatar.
Kingdom Hearts Recoded is available exclusively for the Nintendo DS system and it's in stores tomorrow. That ends our first Nintendo Week of 2011.
Check back next week for the latest news on games for the Wii and Nintendo DS systems.